Hello everybody, this is Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim Special Edition. Well, we're here up at the top of the world, or close enough for government work, at the Monastery of High Hrothgar, and we're going to go talk to the Greybeards about getting trained as the Dovahkiin. The chosen hero, in case you haven't been paying attention to the story thus far.
So, a dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age. First, let us see if you truly are dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice. Foos! Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar.
You did ask, dude.
I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
'Cause you summoned me?
We are honored to welcome a Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny.
Yeah. That's the big question, isn't it?
That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination.
Oh, good, because, you know, I'd hate to be railroaded through this whole thing.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you. You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
Yeah, spoiler alert, there is another.
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinnarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
I'm ready to learn.
You have shown that you are dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro.
Okay, so I just read that, or... Oh.
You learn a new word like a master. You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro.
Row, row, row your boat.
Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new thum. Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
Okay, target. Smack the one back there. Yeah, Lydia, don't stand there.
Well done. Again.
Again! Got a twofer that time.
You learn quickly. Once more. Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
Boring? And we're waiting, and we're waiting.
We will now see how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you Wold, which means whirlwind. Wold. You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum.
Well, I'm trying, but,
Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his magic Wood. Now we will see how quickly you can master a new shout. Master Hrothgar will demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori? Rex! Wolf! Now it's your turn.
okay.
Stand.
Let's see, switch magic, shout, whirlwind sprint.
Next to me, Master Bori will open the gate. Use your Whirlwind Sprint to pass through before it closes. Wood! Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengraf. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Okay. And got quite a few questions we can ask here.
No doubt, the appearance of a Dragonborn of this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear. Good. Then you will be ready for whatever lies ahead. Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb the power of their slain brethren. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries. What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve. Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready. Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort. 5. Our leader, Parthenax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him. As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him.
Okay, so look for weather control powers. Got it.
We study the way of the voice, according to the teachings of our founder, Jürgen Windcaller. Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice. Their voices are too powerful for anyone not trained in the way to withstand. Even a whisper could kill you. He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
What is the way of the voice? And what's the secret of Monkey Island?
The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance.
That's deep, man.
That is commendable. But remember, the dragon blood is itself a gift of Akatosh. Do not try to deny that gift. Your destiny requires you to use your voice. Why else would Akatosh have bestowed this power upon you? If you remember to use your voice in service to the purpose of Akatosh, you will remain true to the way. We study the way of the voice. Very few, but in your case, Dragonborn. 5.
Yeah, we got this already.
Open the path. No, you should focus on honing your voice, and soon the voice, although the true master in the contemplation of the sky.
Okay, I think we finally got everything there.
And the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance.
So, having gotten that very important exposition, we can now go back to Ivarstead and hand in a quest before we continue onward. But we're not going to go after that horn just yet, because we do have quite a few other quests that we're sitting on at the moment.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn.
Don't know what you're talking about, strange weirdo in a bone helmet that I don't know who you are.
Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. We know you are the false Dragonborn. You shall not stand in the way of the true Dragonborn's return. He comes soon, and we shall offer him your heart. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him. Find them.
Alright. Got another little questy thing going. But first things first, we gotta kill these guys. Switch back to unrelenting force. Luckily I got the city watch on my side here. Okay. Easy enough. Read the cultist orders. Let's see. Board the vessel Northern Maiden, Dr. Ravenrock, take it to Windhelm. Then begin your search, kill the false Dragonborn, known as Matthias the Dastard, before he reaches Solstheim. Return with your success, and Mirak shall be most pleased. Yeah, this is another thing we were going to hold off on until later. Okay, with that done, let's see, return to...
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something.
You lost?
You need to leave.
Dragons? I wish I could make my... Ah, good to see you again. Quite a climb, wasn't it? Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles.
Okay, I'm going. Jeez.
You've
You
been a
don't
good
look
friend
like
to
a
me.
pilgrim.
That means something.
Why bother visiting Ivarstead? What do you want? Klimek brings food supplies up to them once every few weeks, when the weather permits it. Other than that, they seem like a quiet lot. Don't really know too much about them.
7,000
What a
steps
boring
indeed.
conversation.
Next time, they need to build it closer to the ground.
And arrow's still stuck in him.
Those bears are making Miss Temba so angry. I hope you can do something about them. Hello, my friend. What could... I always thought it was odd that there's a layer of thick clouds covering the peak of the mountain above the monastery.
Hint, hint.
Not sure what's
Hint,
up there,
hint.
but I bet the Greybeards know. My father taught me an important lesson many years ago. He said, Gwilyn, you have the whole world before you. Go out and experience it. Be whatever you want to be. So I took his advice, and here I am. This life might not look like much to you, but I'm content. And isn't that all that matters? Have yourself a great day.
I won't go over there ever again.
See that you don't. I promised to keep you
Make it
safe,
quick.
and I'm not going to break my word. If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted. There ain't much more to tell. They're haunted, and you should stay away. Look, I've seen one of the spirits with my very own eyes. When it glared at me, I swear it burned right through my soul. Fortunately, they seem to be sticking to the barrow. I think they're guarding it. Certainly isn't helping my business any. Who'd want to rent a room anywhere near a haunted barrow?
Well, I would, actually, but...
If you think there's anything you can do, be my guest. The Greybeards are a solitary lot. I don't think they've ever ventured outside their monastery. We get the occasional pilgrim passing through here on their way to the summit, but almost all of them have returned disappointed. About a year or two ago, some fella named Windelius came through. Said he was some kind of a treasure hunter. I warned him not to go in there, just like I warned you. The very next night we heard screams from the barrow, and that was it. We never saw him again. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. I heard tell of a lad in Windhelm, Aventus Aretino. They say he's been doing the Black Sacrament, trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Damn fool. Sir, I've got no interest in magic users. No use for their kind at all. They're way up north in Winterhold, and that's fine with me. I don't even like our Jarl having a court wizard. Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
Well, I'm mostly interested in clearing out excess inventory, but every little bit helps.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
If you fancy a bit of music, let me know. I play the lute. If you'd like to hear something, it only costs 5 gold.
Merely 5 gold? I'd easily play twice that to hear you play.
That's so sweet of you. I'll tell you what. I'll play a special song just for you, for no charge at all.
Hey, hey!
Have you spoken to Fastred yet?
No. I'll tell you, Wilhelm. If I could sweep her away from here tomorrow, I'd do it. But Klimek still has so much to learn.
Klimek is doing just fine. You should follow your heart.
Perhaps one day, but not today.
I've always anything to break the boredom of living in this town. I envy you. Right away, my lord.
Well, I thought we'd get her request something, but never mind. And yeah, a fun little book here about Sugaroff and his magical weapon, the Wabajak, which we will encounter later, but I'll leave that as a surprise for then. Wow, it's almost dawn. And you know what? We needs our rest. Yep, there we go. Well rested. Alright, well, let's go check out this. Check out this barrow.
Is that one of the old ruins?
No. Now, the first time I played through this, I actually managed to get myself stuck in this ruin completely by accident. And ruined books, nothing useful here. Okay, that is not a...
Leave this place. Leave this place. Leave
So, leave then. Okay, yeah, the way I managed to trap myself is that if you come in here, and you see that you have these levers here, and getting them to open up is a puzzle. Of course, pulling the wrong lever causes the wrong doors to close and darts them up and everything else. Well, because I was clever, I thought that I was supposed to use my brand new shout to run out through this passageway after one of the levers managed to close this door and open the other one. Unfortunately, it also wound up closing a gate here, and since this gate was closed here and there was no way of being able to pull the lever, I had no way of getting out of the dungeon. So, okay, that was the one with the poison. That closed that gate here. That closes the one there.
I've got your back.
And there we go. We'll have to open that one up later, but at least now we can do that. And that is, of course, a trap right there. And looking at this, we see there's a little trap right there, so... Alright, finesse it, and... more traps, which means we must be on the way to something good.
Let's get...
Does someone live? Among death comes for you now.
Yeah, that ghost was not much of a ghost. And, yeah, I'm not sure precisely where it is in here, but if we go through... there it is, although it seems to be invisible. Yeah, the Journal of Windless Garthon. Morningstar, I've set up camp inside the barrow. This has to be the place. According to all my research, the burial chamber should be located here. I'll need some time undisturbed to find the claw. It must be hidden here somewhere. Had a close call today with that fool Wilhelm. He came close to entering the barrow, but I was able to scare him off by rattling some pottery shards in a bag. These people are far too superstitious for their own good. Gives me an idea. After a few failures, I come up with a mixture that should do the trick. The glow is perfect. I should look exactly like one of those supposed spirits the people Ivarstead believe is haunting the sparrow. Going to test out tomorrow. Success! It worked better than I could have imagined. All I had to do was wander around the entrance of the barrow at night and wave my arms about. I had to stop myself from laughing aloud as they ran away. This should keep them at bay while I continue searching for the claw. Almost half a year has passed, no sign of the claw or any clues as to its whereabouts. This is becoming maddening. It has to be here. Can't risk hiring any assistance, so I'll have to continue alone. It isn't here. It can't be here. This isn't right. It must be the people of Ivarstead. They must be onto my ruse, and they're toying with me. They want me to find the burial chamber on their own and keep the riches for themselves. Why? Why are they tormenting me? Why not just destroy me? Who am I? My head is becoming clouded. I can't remember anything. I have to read my journal to remember my purpose. Am I part of this tomb? Am I meant to guard it? What's becoming of me? They shall not take my treasure. They shall all pay dearly for their crimes. Haste to foot within these walls shall taste my wrath of my power. I am the guardian of the shroud hearth barrow. All who oppose me will fall. So, yeah, he managed to invent a potion that let him become ghostly. But apparently he went kind of crazy taking it. Anyway, he left behind a fair bit of gear. Useful gear. And dwarven boots, no less. But, yeah. We have done, puzzled this out, I think. Not a bad bit of adventuring, so, I'll spare you me getting the puzzle worked out to get out of here. So next time, we will go ahead and continue back to Ivarstead and see what they can tell us about this claw the guy was looking for. Because hopefully that means that there's some kind of a dragon horde down here, and opportunity to us for learn some more shouts. But we will explore that possibility next time. We'll see you then.